Hey guys, welcome to another audio commentary done by Diggity. This is going to be Longinus, so basically 3 spawns. Unfortunately, we have a player in here, Yankee1, our special admin. I'm not sure if he wants for me to reveal him or not, but yeah, basically you can see the 3rd spawn right there. Woo! Let me get into it here. So at what is this? The 2 o'clock location, we have ZergRaptor, who's going to be the ace for Team Light, aka 50 cal. In the upper left hand corner, we're going to have Forsaken, who's going to be the ace for NRG. So orange versus yellow, Zerg versus Zerg. And looks like excuse me once again, Overlord heading to the upper left hand corner. Unfortunately, looks like Forsaken's Overlord going to be heading to the 6 o'clock location. Forsaken having a very successful game earlier. And we'll see. But as far as Zerg competition goes, last match it looked like energy went out. So maybe we'll see if. Here you see the command center hiding up in the bottom left-hand corner. Sorry, and I've been. There's a request to call him ZergRaptor. Officially Zerglings, and I suppose I should call them Cordlings as well. Looks like we're seeing a 9 pool in the meantime from ZergRaptor here. I'm surprised by that, and we'll see if we're seeing a 9. Yeah, seeing a 9 pool on the opposite side. Actually, I shouldn't be surprised by that. So both players assigning a 9 pool. Looks like both pools going down at the exact same time. A little bit ahead. I'm sorry for ZergRaptor or ZergRaptor. Two more eggs being produced alongside in the meantime. Looks like this Overlord is going to end up sneaking and scouting out. Fortunately, on a 3-player map, what you can do is you can kind of do the deductive logic. Hey, my Overlord didn't see it there. Gas going down in the meantime for both players. So it looks like they're going to go for a Speedling attack, and this is going to be interesting. Speedling on Speedling going to come down to macro. Both players having identical builds at this point. And it looks like they're essentially spot on dead even. Yes, spot on dead even. Overlord being produced just now, spawning up for both players, as well as additional drones. And wow, yeah. So this is going to be a really interesting match. Is going to come down to both, and apparently it's Raptor. Gas being harvested on both sides. Zerglings being produced, and they are going to be flung out in just a moment here. It's going to be interesting though, because I don't know if it's not going to make that much difference, but just a half a second reaction time in a favor of Raptor going to the 6 o'clock location. And Overlord's passing in the night. So now, actually, it's not going to make a difference. Both Overlords seeing each other. Revealing the location. Quick tech to lair, actually, on both sides. And I expected, again, to see maybe some sort of Speedling attack or something. I don't know. I guess because there's honestly, I'm not super familiar with Zerg versus Zerg on Longinus, but I guess because of the easily blockable gap with the hatchery, etc. You see more of this action. Creep colony, again, still mirrored. Creep colony going down, and both upgrading to a sunken colony. Worried a little bit about the 9 pool attack. Both players, I guess, deciding to go quick air. And it'll be interesting. Once again, still coming down to just flat micro. Keep in mind the one advantage that Forsaken has in this. The one advantage that Raptor has in this in this matchup is he's got this Overlord scout a lot earlier than Zerg and then Forsaken does on his. He still hasn't actually even sent a drone out to scout. This Overlord's going to end up coming to the base right as that layer is probably finished. So probably not going to make too much of a difference though. But keep in mind he is in the dark at this point. Probably not going to affect anything, but just thought I'd mention it. Layer is now finished on both sides. Spire going down. Spire going down, and again, dead even. At the exact same time, both spires down. And actually, it might be an advantage. We'll see if Forsaken decides to. It doesn't look like he's going to, but maybe if he pulled his Overlord out of the way and decided to put it at a different position in the map, he might have a little more. And a Queen's Nest going down. Interesting. A Queen's Nest going down on the opposite side. We're seeing a second hatchery going down for Forsaken. So Forsaken putting down a second hatchery, while interesting, Raptor is putting down a Queen's Nest. So thinking about a quick tech to hive on top of everything, along with the spire. Interesting. We'll see where that goes. So 2 hatchery spire build on one side, going to have the production advantage for the short term, and a Queen's Nest, which is going to be spotted out here just momentarily on the opposite side for ZergRaptor. And it looks like he's creating kind of a inside defense. A second hatchery now going down now that the Queen's Nest is finished. We'll see if we see the tech to hive on the opposite side. He's still got that spire down. Obviously he's not going to be able to produce a ton. Canceling some larvae, that's got to hurt. Second hatchery going down in the meantime. Now for Raptor, after the Queen's Nest, also getting Evolution Chamber down in the background. So probably going to use that Evolution Chamber to kind of defend. 2 more hatcheries going down in the meantime for Forsaken. So Forsaken, and it looks like he timed it right, so he's going to be able to have the second hatchery finish just about the same time as that Spire. Spire's now finished. Second hatchery going to be finished right. Well, actually, it looks like it's going to be about 5 seconds off. But producing Mulus on the opposite side. Evolution Chamber going down in the meantime in ZergRaptor's base. He's got a creep colony in the lines, so that spore colony is going to be well in time to defend against those initial Mutalisks. 3 hatcheries though being produced, so maybe if he can just brunt force it with these Mutalisks, he might come out as the victor. Zerg hatchery still up in as well. Oh, managed to get 2 two Scourges into the Overlord that was wandering over his base. Still harvesting gas, and I feel like if he was gonna, still waiting for that hive. If he's going to go to hive, I can't imagine he's producing queens. That'd be a little bit silly. A lot of Scourge being produced for Forsaken. So instead of going for Mutalisks, I mean, maybe he thought there was another. It looks like, yeah, he's going to send these Mutalisks out to scout. I guess he thought that there was maybe a hatchery out in the field that he missed or something like that. A queen, in fact, being produced. Interesting. A queen being produced here by ZergRaptor. I'm surprised by that, and this queen is going to get absolutely annihilated here by by these Scourge here. Looks like both players just completely screwing around, actually. So Scourge going directly into the command center. Looks like this is a coordinated effort here. So the ace match is essentially ZergRaptor, yeah, gonna hammer into the command center and take the queen and capture it. This is absolutely brilliant. So now we have an infested command center up for ZergRaptor. And Forsaken calling GG. So that was it. A 2-hand attack. NRG GGing to ZergRaptor right there. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Really rushing in. Taking down Yankee 1's command center, and that's that.